All right, hello there. Welcome to another Wee Bit Different video. Today's video, we're going back into our NBA weekly discussion. With this weekly discussion, I actually want to get more into player stats. So we've been talking about teams for the past forever, and we'll actually do a quick rundown of the standings, but I haven't been able to get into player-specific stats, so let's actually do a quick rundown of the standings. Celtics still kicking ass. They just lost to the Bulls yesterday. Just didn't play out too well. Bucks 12-4. Just scrolling through, nothing crazy. I will say the Cavaliers needed Jarrett Allen back. Having Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland is a great thing, but it's also a curse because defensively it makes things a lot harder unless you have someone like Jarrett Allen holding it down in the paint, because they're a lot more susceptible to players just attacking the rim with those two on the perimeter. So having Jarrett Allen there to hold it down is very necessary. Big reason why they've won 3 in a row. Pacers won 5 in a row. You can attribute that to Tyrese Halliburton just slinging it up these balls and just pause, just diming up everyone with these freaking passes. It's crazy. I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton, man, he's impressive in every way possible, every way manageable. Every Kings fan is like happy with how their team is, but they're like, damn, bro, Tyree, like, do your thing over there. Like, we still love y'all. And seriously, he's kicking ass with the Pacers. Wizards at the 5th seed. What the heck, bro? Wizards are 5th. Hawks at 6th. Sixers at 7th. Raptors at 8th. Not a shocker. They're up and down all the time. They definitely need to get it together. Knicks at 9. Oh my God. Okay. Oh freaking K. 3 weeks ago. Or was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I was talking about how the Knicks are the most mid team ever. Okay, Knicks most mid team ever. Last week, so 2 weeks ago they were 5-5 with a bunch of even numbers everywhere across the board. Last week they were 7-7. And I was saying, man, what can I say, y'all? Knicks are the most mid team ever, bro. Today, they're 9-9. They're the most mid team ever. Their record, every time I do a video, is always even Steven. They're never above 500. They're never below 500. They are even Steven. Crazy, man. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Knicks, most mid team ever. Nets are 8-10. Terrible loss they took yesterday against the Sixers. Embiid was out, Maxey was out, Harden of course has been out. They still lost, couldn't pull through. Ben Simmons was playing, Kyrie was playing, KD was playing. He lost his streak of getting 25 points every game this season. He only had 20 yesterday. Just weird, man. The Nets are a weird team. One game they look really good, the next it's like it's falling apart because they're just chucking up threes, and players like Joe Harris are just playing abysmal. Seth Curry just he hasn't been consistent at all. Bunch of things, like, come on, man. You have the pieces. Bulls are 7-10. They really need Lonzo to come back. Having that extra shooter who can just lay it down, just boom, 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 and then obviously being a beast on the defensive end while also adding a playmaker. Yeah, they need Lonzo back, definitely. The Heat lost 4 in a row. You can attribute that to injuries. They actually played a game where Kyle Lowry marked 50 minutes. I think it was against the Timberwolves. I want to say it was against the Timberwolves. Maybe it wasn't the Timberwolves. Who was it? I could look at it right now. Who am I kidding? It was against the Wizards. Yeah, because they went into Yeah, it was against the Wizards. They went into OT. Yeah, Kyle Lowry marked 50 plus minutes. They only had 7 players active. That's so wild. Magic suck. Hornets suck. Pistons suck. None of this is new. Going to the West Side. Suns 2 in a row. They just beat the Lakers yesterday. Gotta say, D-Book looks like a real freaking, like a real stud in the regular season. It's just about, can they do it in playoffs? And the Suns have been good in regular season in the past 3-4 years. They just don't do it in the playoffs. So Jazz, I'm curious as to when they're gonna come back falling down to earth. Obviously they started off 10-3, so they've won 2 of their past 6, which is not, wait, what? 6-4 in their last 10, but they were 10-3. So yeah, they won 2 of their past 6 because they're 2-4. Okay, that makes sense. Point is, Kings have won 7 in a row. Kings are 10-6. De'Aaron Fox has been playing so freaking well. That whole team just looks like as a unit, they look like they're gelling so much better. Mike Brown seems like he's got it on lock right now. It seems like they're all really locked in, and that's a good thing for Kings fans because y'all have been down bad for a long time. Clippers have won 3 in a row. Another good coaching job by Ty Lue. Just setting his players up for success. It's just whether or not they want to be ready to go that day in terms of health, whether it's PG out, whether it's Kawhi constantly out, whether it's John Wall resting, or Norman Powell being out, or whoever. Someone is out. So we'll see how that goes. Pelicans are 10-7. They need to continue to be better because their team is very talented. Portland Trailblazers, I said it 2 weeks ago. I said I'm not bought in. And last week I said with the play of Jeremy Grant doing what he's doing, y'all might be making me change my mind. And I will say this: Anthony Simons is a beast. Like, just watching him time and time again, he is so good, being able to extend his range, being able to score, and when he wants to, he can play make. The question is, when does he want to? Because typically he's just trying to score. Let's be honest. With Dame being out, it's a little rough, but we'll see how it goes for the Blazers. Nuggets 10-7. Jokic was out for a while, and Jamal Murray. They'll pick things back up. Mavericks are mad and consistent, bro. Like, with 1-4 on the road, they need to be at home. Grizzlies 10-8. Timberwolves have just won 4 in a row, 9-8. Like, if you really look at the West, though, it's just so wide open. Like, 11-6 is the highest, and then your 9th seed is 10-8. Bro, that's 1.5 games off. Like, what? That's wild. Timberwolves, like I said. Warriors are 1-9 away, 7-1 at home. Bro, if they're at home, lock them in as a dub. If they're away, lock them in as an L, apparently. That's freaking wild. Steph Curry's playing out of his mind. Warriors bench, not so much. Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. All-star, on his way to superstardom. I've said it last week. I said it the week before. He is playing amazing. He looks so good. Like, his cuts are so smooth. He can stop on a dime, and he scores so much on the paint. I think he's only like 6'4", 6'5", and he gets to the paint so much because he can accelerate and go. And if you try to beat him to the rim, he's just gonna behind the back, boom, stop on a dime and let it fly. Like, Shai is so good, man. Spurs 6-12, lost 5 in a row. Nothing surprising there. Lakers won 3 in a row, then just lost 1. Actually, whoa, what is 0-6? What is that? 0-6 away? Oh my God, the Lakers are 0-6 away? That's horrible. Damn. Anthony Davis is playing really well, though. Obviously doing the most. 30 plus points, 15 plus rebounds. Just Anthony Davis looks phenomenal. We'll see if they can do some when LeBron gets back. He should be back on Friday. So Lakers, let's see what they do. And the Houston Rockets, the worst team in the league. Now going what I set out to do and what I said I would do is looking at player stats. Leading the league in points. Shocker. Luka the Don. 33.5 points per game. He looks like a killer. But the problem is that the Mavs rely on him so much that when he's off the court, they do not look anything remotely to the same team. And I get it. Luka's just that good. But they rely on him a lot. Like, it's kind of not sustainable with how much they rely on him. Joel Embiid, 32.3. Steph Curry playing out of his freaking mind, 32.3. Shai, 31.1. And Jason Tatum, 30.2. All these guys are just scoring at such a high level right now. And Joel Embiid started off really slow too. Joel Embiid started off the season really slow, and as you can see, it don't matter, dude. He's raw. Rebounds per game. AD is playing like a beast. He's a monster right now on the boards. Love to see it. Love to see the aggressive AD, especially as a Laker fan. Trust me, dude. I needed this. Rudy Gobert 12.3, Clint Capella 1.8, Nikola Vucevic 1.8, Giannis 1.6. None of that surprising at all. Tyrese Halliburton in assists per game. He is just dude. I encourage you guys to watch a Pacers game and just watch Tyrese go to work. Like, he is diming people up. It is mad insane. Like, I really like what I'm seeing from Tyrese. Trae Young 9.5, Nikola Jokic 9. Luka 8.1, Mike Conley 7.9. All these guys just doing what they got to do. Really solid, of course. Honestly, Mike Conley is probably the most surprising for me. 7.9. I actually did not know that. These guys I knew. That guy did not. 7.9. That's actually pretty crazy. Mike Conley, huh? Field goal percentage, basically all paint scorers. Like, yeah, centers. Like, come on. Paint. They're all paint scorers. 3-pointers made. Steph Curry is out of this world. Bro, there's not one game this whole season Steph doesn't have at least 3 threes. Did you hear that? Did you guys, like, I'm getting close to the mic. Like, do you guys catch that? I'm gonna say it one more time. Not one game this season Stephen Curry hasn't had at least 3 threes. It's pretty crazy. Buddy Hield doing the most. Malik Beasley's shooting out of his mind too. Kevin Huerter, I said it earlier, playing so well. Anthony Simons, I said it earlier, he's playing so well. And Jason Tatum, y'all know what he does. He's a superstar, like certified. 3-point percentage, Yuta Watanabe. He's been actually off and on with his injuries, like in and out. But yeah, he's letting it stroke, dude. Josh Green doesn't shoot it a whole lot, but when he does, clearly it's working. A lot of these guys, I mean, Kevin Huerter's 50%. He's 50%, and he's top 5 in 3-point percentage and top 5 in 3-pointers made. Damn, dude, that is impressive. Kevin Huerter. Blocks per game. I mean, dude, Brook Lopez is averaging 2.8 blocks. AD is playing like a freaking monster. Zubac is actually doing the most, as like he's playing like a true center in that he's just boarding, scoring in the paint when they need him to, and he's protecting the paint when they need him to. He's your ideal center for real. And Lakers giving him away for pebbles. Let me just say that right now. Bobo 1.9. No surprise there. He's freaking huge. And then Claxton, I did not know was at 1.9. Steals per game, OG. No surprise there. Freaking long. Dejounte Murray's he's been good at steals for a while now. Luka, you know, it's funny enough watching Luka is sometimes the ball just goes his way. It's kind of funny how it works out. I encourage you guys to watch a Mavericks game. Like sometimes the ball literally just like finds him and it's like, what? How? Freaking magician, dude. Dennis Smith Jr. I did not know was at 1.9. Fred VanVleet, I did not know was at 1.9. All in all, some of that might surprise you, some of that might not. I will say your early MVP candidates would be Luka, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum. You could say Embiid. I wouldn't say Embiid. I would honestly say Luka, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum are your early MVP candidates. Those are the guys playing the most out of their mind as of now. That obviously could change, but yeah, it's crazy because without Steph Curry, that Warriors team is dog water as of right now. JT is playing so well, extending his range even more. And then, what name did I give before? How did I already forget this? JT, Steph. Dude, I already forgot. I was literally just talking about it. God, my memory's horrible. It just flew. And Luka. And Luka. Anyway, that is this week's edition of Weekly NBA Discussion. Talked a little bit about some standings. Talked a lot about some player stats. As always, appreciate y'all for watching. Catch y'all next week. This has been Ollie Been Different. On We Been Different. And we out.